Is going on, everybody? Heathen here, and we are back with the Lies of P walkthrough. Now we've got a notification on our stargazer that we need to go talk to Geppetto. We also have a couple of quartz we need to use, so we're gonna go ahead and sit on our gold sparkly chair and use those up. Now we've got the third tier open here, so we've got get on back up there. Got increases cube uses, shorten fruit bearing time, add belt slots, and pulse cell recovery. I really want to add belt slots and pulse cell recovery. While these are useful, I don't think that they're near as useful as these two. We'll go ahead and use a couple of our quartz on this. We can see if we've got any consumable. No increased consumable yet. We'll take a peek at these. Increase pulse cells, I definitely want that. We'll use that. And there's one over here that sounded good. Lowers weapon durability consumption when weight increases. We don't really stay at a high weight, but we might get there eventually because we are a strength build. But we'll go ahead and use something that increase charge, stagger, guard. We'll increase the stagger of charged attacks. I use my charged R2s quite a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Geppetto. He's got some things to say.
You're back. The Malum district was as grim as we feared, was it not? But with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood out of the picture, we can focus elsewhere. And why not strike at the root of the problem? The King of Puppets' lair is on Rosa Isabelle Street. Perhaps the puppet frenzy will come to an end if we can take down their king. Go to Antonia and get the key to Rosa Isabelle Street. I already let her know you'll be coming by. I always remember these favors you've done for me, though it pains me to send some.
Okay, so we've got to go talk to our friend downstairs, Isabella. Go ahead and drop down here. No fall damage in our safe space.
Hurry up. I heard from Geppetto. Rosa Isabelle Street is ever so dangerous, I'm told. I hoped we wouldn't have to unlock the passage there. But if we want to stop this disaster once and for all, I fear we've no choice. Geppetto and I care about you very much. I feel like my time is slowly coming to an end. However, it's a nice feeling to know that someone waits for you. That someone cares. Please take care out there.
Alright, so we got our key. And we are going to go ahead and move on that way. I did go and buy some throwables for an enemy we are going to deal with on Rosa Isabelle Street a little bit later on. So you can go ahead and use up some of those Ergos you got from that past area and go buy yourself some throwables if you want. We just come right up the stairs there, right through this locked door. Right down there is our training area. Right. We are ready to mosey on through here. No hidden items over here, I believe.
Rosa Isabelle Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. The legendary. Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past day it's getting a little depressing.
Here we go ahead and hear Gemini put in his 2 cents about this place and kill the enemies here. We're gonna go up this way first, grab our catalyst. There's a few guys that want to tango up here. And one behind us apparently too. Grab these. Radiant Ergo. Down here. Grab our cluster grenade. And round the corner to talk to an NPC.
Oh, who are you? Ah, my stalker friend. I was worried the puppets had come back. They're demons. They won't give us a moment's peace. Even an elderly lady like me. They wouldn't even let the dead rest if they had the Petrification Disease. Drives a lady to drink, it does. Which reminds me, I could use a proper tipple. There's a wine called La Bleuie. When I was younger, they called it the Ruby of the Heavens. I'm sure there's still some left in the wine cellar at Lorenzini Arcade. You're an enterprising lad. Bring it to me and I'll give you something nice in return.
Okay, she wants us to grab a bottle of wine for her. We can grab a little lore here. We will be getting that wine quite a bit later on, so we don't have to worry about that right now. Once we grab that, we will come back and finish her quest up. We're gonna right down here. Got a few more enemies to take care of. This is a shortcut we'll be opening a bit later. Throwing cell. I believe there's anything. Oh, yeah. Panini urgent repair tool. Didn't have that one in my notes. Alright. We'll pop down the street here, and we get a taste of a couple new enemies inside here. One of them is a maid, and another one is an exploding doll. So we want to be careful of the exploding ones. The maids aren't too bad. Just watch out for their little rush attack. But the exploding dolls are a bit worse. What I like to do is just get them to do their thing. And then not that. We don't want to do that. So we can rush up to them and slash them before they explode. Or more safely, you can pull them away, run the other direction, and get out of their blast radius, which is what I would recommend doing. We're not going to go down this ladder yet. There's still quite a bit we want to do inside here. So we'll turn around. Drop down. A little bit of lore. Foreigner's Confession. And we got another new enemy here. Disturbing enemy. The little babies. Now, these guys will jump on you and do quite a bit of damage. So just kind of be careful. Yep, just like that. Yeah, a lot of health for being so small. Luckily, we've got a big, long stick. We can hit them all at once. Get Vivid Ergo fragment. Around the corner here. And actually, we want to go up first. My bad. Up the stairs for the alternate route. And a safe. Legion plug, so we could get another Legion arm with that. This comes right back out to where we first fought the maid. We can run straight back down, all the way down the stairs, and deal with a few more maids here. I like to run and get the one behind the bar first. That'll give us some protection from the other two for a second. She is using every cleaning tool in her arsenal to try and take us down. We'll grab our Legion magazine. And we are out on the street. We want to run right behind these breakables here. Grab a Resplendent Ergo. And this is quite the gauntlet. So we want to run right through these barrels. And run right past to this guy. He's going to throw some bombs at us, but we don't want him to do that. This guy's still shooting at us, but we're covered pretty well. There's another one right over there. So what we want to do is kind of eke around, make sure that guy doesn't get us, and then get right back out of that. We don't want to go all the way down. You can get access to the little goodies that are behind that fleet of soldiers right there, but there's a much easier way to get that stuff a little bit later, so we want to just kind of continue on down this way. Forget them for now, because it's really just not worth the pain fighting them. We'll sneak back around them. Oh no, I wasted one. Oh well. Got ourselves a throwing cell. Want to get our throwables ready. Now this is the white lady. She's fast. What you really want to do is try and break that weapon, like we did with the last stalkers. Throwables, she'll dodge a lot of the times. I'd like to have them on me just in case, but she will dodge those. She's very, very quick. So this is kind of a pain for people with strength builds, because she dodges those big hits pretty quickly, but you'll see a little bit of what I'm talking about here.
Oh, what a beautiful puppet you are. I can hear your springs even if you try to hide them. Musicians have keen ears, you know. Would you like to sing for me like your friends? I have a feeling the sound of your cries will be especially sweet. Let's have an encore performance of Pain for the Red Actress, Adelina Corday. I dedicate this performance to my sister, Adelina!
For
me, if you would.
There she is with her dodges. Oh no, she got me with the parry. Watch out, there's a lot of stuff you can back up into here. And that wasn't too bad. Yeah, they must have tuned her down a little bit, because last time I fought her right after the game came out, she dodged just about every throwable we could throw at her, but she wasn't too bad there. But yeah, just if you can break that weapon, it's a great way. Like if you're having a lot of trouble with her, just get your perfect guards on, learn her ebb and flow, and get her weapon broken. Then she's doing very, very little damage to you, and it really, really trivializes the fight. So, we don't want to go that way yet. We want to go up here, get ourselves lots of good stuff. Go ahead and open this. Wouldn't really say this is a shortcut per se. This is leading us back around that little battalion of soldiers. And we're just going to sneak right behind them and grab all that good stuff. Get our crescent moon. Get our dim Ergo chunk. And we can just go right back here. And they don't even bother us. Nobody's batting an eye. This is the Dancer's Curved Sword. Very, very good dex weapon. It's a lot of fun to play with. You can put that blade on a lot of handles and just swing it around. It's pretty cool. Got dim Ergo. And this way. Attribute resistance. Now we can shoot right up here for our stargazer and our NPC friend over here.
Oh, you're walking about in a place like this. You must be a stalker. Can I ask you a favor? My wife's body lies on Rosa Isabelle Street. There was a fire, and I couldn't reach her through the flames. I know she's gone, but I hate to think of her just lying there. Would you bring me her belongings? Then I'd have something to remember her by. Thank you. Small kindnesses like this give me something to cling to. Her body is on Rosa Isabelle Street. I miss her so much.
So we're looking for his wife. She is just up the road here in a black dress. I will note that it is pretty important to finish this. It might not seem like that important of an NPC quest, but it is pretty important to finish this one because this gives a reward that comes into play later on, and a separate NPC quest that is quite a bit more important than this one. So that is why we want to go ahead and take care of this. So we're going to drop down the back here. A few of these guys hiding out in the water, or hiding out above us. And they're throwing things at me. So we can go ahead and drop down here. This is the path of progression, but going up this way, or going down this way, gives us some goodies. So we want to go ahead and do that. Just want these guys to drop down before they get over you and bait them out a little bit. Come out to our big fancy opening. We're gonna have a big guy right around the corner here. See if we have any throwable stuff. Yeah. Go ahead and soften him up. And with these guys, as always, let them do their hits, and then go in for yours. Get me not following my own advice. And there we go. There's one more guy in here, I believe. Two more. Open this chest for a quartz. One step closer to getting another heal. Star fragment, and we come out right on the other side of the stage where we fought the White Lady. Now, she did mention her sister. We will be meeting her sister later. She's not dead. She's an NPC we can finish a little side quest with. That's why we bought the red apple from the vendor at the hub. So we'll be dealing with that just a little bit later. We can go ahead and rest up here. Like my heal back. And we can take a quick little run past all these guys, which we've already dealt with them once. He might be a problem. But these other guys won't be. Just glide right by them. Now we're going to take a right this time. Whoa. Whoa. With the whiffs. We've got a little bit of a difficult enemy coming up here. She might not seem like much, but she has got quite a bit of health. Let's see if we have some throwables to soften her up too. This one. She'll do this crazy hit combo and then end with a big charge. You just don't want any of that to happen. So you never think she's done. There's an exploding girl here, so watch out for that. If you're backing up that way instead of the back towards the pipe. Go ahead and take care of this. And before we head down up that way, run back over here for our shortcut. Now if we have some trouble ahead, spawn right back there, and you don't have to run through the sewers every time. Didn't quite make it. Oh, no. Well, see? It happens sometimes. Why we got the shortcut. Which is really my fault. I didn't have gank written down in my notes. So, we've got one there. Go ahead and dodge out of the way of that. And get our Ergo back. Okay. Now, there's going to be a guy with a gun right up here. You want to just run straight up this path. Try and dodge that. And around the corner for the exploder. And we'll go and get our revenge on the guy on the grassy knoll. An Ergo fragment. And we can see somebody's going crazy with a flamethrower down there. I will note that this bridge is important. There will be an NPC we meet much later on near the end of the game. He will come back to this bridge after you help him out, or we're going to help him. So we can see a gank right up there, a big flaming ball. So we just want to be mindful of that. And the character right on the corner here. Plenty of ganks in this area, so just be careful. Now, I've got one baby there, a couple others pop up behind those barrels. So hit this one, back out. Grab our safe. And arch heavyweight frame, I don't think we'll be able to, we're already slightly heavy. So maybe we can put it on. Yeah. That won't change our roll. So we want to go right here.
We found it! The black dress! But it's just a puppet? What on earth is going on?
And we picked up a wedding ring. Go right up here for a electric blitz canister. And right around here for a shortcut. And this is right around where we started. We came into Rosa Isabelle Street, so you go right up there. Might be an easy to run back if you end up dying to this enemy up ahead. It's a big, nasty clown boss that seems to be universally hated. And when I had and came on back, I realized I didn't have any throwables for this next boss. We're going to need them. So I came back, bought some throwables, went to the Stargazer, and we can pop over to our friend here and talk to him about his wife.
My Melody. This is her wedding ring. Our marriage should have been filled with joy. I failed you, Melody. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned she's a puppet. But she was real to me. I saw a shining soul inside her. Others laughed at me, but I knew the truth. I knew that she was in love with me too. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Whoever heard of a human and a puppet in love?
We're going to go ahead and lie to him and say, I saw the message she left saying she loves you.
Oh, Melody. My Melody. Your words were everything to me. She was my guardian angel. The reason I survived the Krat disaster. Even puppets have hearts, do they not? Perhaps all we need is something that helps us perceive what they're feeling. Sorry. I ramble when I get upset. Here's your reward. I'm more than happy with Melody's belongings. Please, remember the love Melody and I shared. Who knows? Maybe you'll find true love one day, too.
We got wedding ring and sad, a emote that we'll be using a little bit later on, so we're going to go ahead and head back up here. We can run past most of these guys. But the next boss we're going to fight, you definitely want to do at a range, so better safe than sorry. Let's be wary of our gunmen up here. And our exploding lady. We're gonna want to go ahead and take care of these guys. So this fight might back up all the way to here. So we'll clear this whole section out. This clown will follow you for quite some way, so you want to just make sure you're prepared. Jump to our big flaming ball. And let our clown friend come up here. We're going to go ahead and pull these flamethrower guys down, take care of them. And we just want to get ready for him to get here. Got all our Fable Arts, all our throwables ready. Alright, he is down here, and we want to go ahead and just pummel him with everything we've got. He's got his big throwy arm. Just watch out for those attacks. Pretty easy to dodge. I'm going to try and go and get a charge dart 2 on him. And get that critical. Back to pummeling them with our throwables. Whoopsies. The wrong button. And there he goes. And that was just really trivialized him. If you try to fight him up close, he is quite a pain. He's just really runs around everywhere. We're gonna run up to these guys, make sure they throw 3 in a row, so let's dodge around. If they get you with one, they'll probably get you with the other 2. Take care of them. Right up here. For a Legion magazine. Sawtooth wheel. I think that just dropped from him. Right around here. For star fragment. Grab our radiant ergo, and it doesn't really matter which way you go up. And we have arrived at the Opera House. Grab our Stargazer. Run over here and grab our Electric Blitz. And our attributes and a little bit of lore. And we are going to go ahead and wrap up here for the day, guys. We will continue on in the Opera House next time. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you then.